Hi, welcome to MessyMissy Creates. This is Melissa. I am going to unpack what I took with me this weekend. Wait, you didn't tell me you were going anywhere this weekend. You're right, I didn't. And I didn't show you packing it up because it was honestly done in a real big hurry and I had to scoot. So I didn't take much with me. We were going on a fishing trip. We had a tournament Saturday. And we left Thursday evening, and I had some errands and an appointment, and I had about an hour and a half to pack up everything and before we hit the road. So anyway, I just took one of these vinyl-like zipper bags. I love them. It holds and protects your journal pretty well, and I took, honestly, all I was aiming to do was to cut out some clip art if I had time in the hotel. And then I caught up on my writing, up to where I was. Yeah, I think I stopped there, the last journal with me video. So I tucked in, I cut out the rest of my numbers, and I cut out some other, and I tucked it all in here. So it's in here somewhere. Yeah, here's some, you know, those scraggly pieces of paper that were in my basket. Anyway, I just took some of that to cut. Here's the file I took of clip art. Oh wait, this comes out. Okay, I'm using that for today's video. What else? I took this bag of markers and this bag of pens, and I took some of my Poscas and just a little bit of washi tape, mostly this thin decorative stuff, and I left most of it at home. Didn't mean to, but I did. I had just been using it to work on my collage. Oh, my collage calendar. I finally got to use my bacon and eggs washi, and I took my sunglasses washi because I knew that Saturday was supposed to be really pretty. I opened a new thing of this Scotch permanent glue stick because when I was ordering, I couldn't find the Scotch Create. So I'm trying that, and I will let you know what I think of it. And I also, I'll tell you about this in a minute, but one of the places I stopped over the weekend, I found a couple of Uhu, the magic blue glue sticks. So we're going to try that out. And I'm going to tell you about that craft store that I go to up in Alabama in just a minute. I bought 3 of them. They're blue. The only thing I'm not real keen on is the screw-on cap. So far, I love them. But anyway, I'll get to that in just a second. So I'm not going to unpack all of this with you. You get the idea. I took my Posca pens. Yep. That's what I did. Okay, so in one of my errands, happened to be the Dollar Tree that day before we left, and I picked up, this has nothing to do with journaling, but I thought it was kind of cool. It's a magnet. I love magnets anyway. And it has like a little chalkboard. I'm assuming I can write with like a white gel pen. It says the Wi-Fi password is. We have such a hard Wi-Fi password and it won't let us change it. So I was going to put that on our refrigerator for when people come over. And I got a couple of, I got one notepad. This is at Dollar Tree. Did I already say that? I think I did. Here's the plan, now, later, one day. Yeah, I'm going to use a lot of the one days. And then they had a couple of packages of labels. Not that I needed more labels, but these were cute. And so I like these. I've got plenty of the plain, like the red label, or the ones that are outlined in like red and black and blue. But these were cute. They had grid, and I love the colors. They're fun colors. So I got those. And I got a couple of magazines. Now, I don't typically get the ones at the Dollar Tree, but look, y'all. These, let me put this up while I'm doing that. Okay, so I have some room. My husband loves Wonder Woman, y'all. Anyway, these were like retro or from the set, like people of this, I think it's the 70s. Anyway, I found some really good glue book images. Look at the Hulk. And I will flip these in another video. I just wanted to show you what I got. So Wonder Woman, and then this is a TV Guide magazine, but I don't know, they're $1.25. I found enough. I mean, I like puzzles too, but I got them for the images. Wow. Lawrence. Christy McNichol. Yeah. I was going to say, I knew that looked familiar, but oh, there's another Wonder Woman. So anyhow, and then this one was kind of cute too. It had a couple of, not as many, but as long as I found a couple, well, there's another Wonder Woman. So I should have plenty of Wonder Womans. I thought that was neat for a black and white page. So if you want me to, I will flip those. I've got a couple of other magazines that I'm going to flip in a video really soon. I wanted to do, the goal of this one was, I wanted to show you what I got on my trip, but I also wanted to do a little bit of a journal with me. So I go to, when we go to fish, we fish at the lakes around north of Montgomery, Alabama. There's a little town called Clanton, Alabama. And you've heard me talk about my favorite craft store up there and a nursery. I didn't get to go to the nursery this trip. The nursery meaning plant nursery, not kid nursery. And I figured you assume that. And anyway, but Maymay Made It is in Clanton, Alabama. Her store, her brick and mortar store. So I got the stamp wheel. Now, if you're not a card maker and you're not a stamper, then that's not going to mean much to you. But it was the new ticket, the hottest ticket out this past Christmas. And then my husband went to try to order it for me for my birthday, and they were still out of stock. So it's kind of like, if you've ever seen me do any stamping at all. Okay. You've heard me talk about my Misty. And at first I thought, why do I need this if I have a Misty? But there is a little bit of a difference, and I'll show you what it is just in case. This is not something I got for journaling necessarily, although if you're trying to find a way to use your stamped images in your journal, and you're not a good stamper, like just putting it down on the image, this is a platform that helps you align your stamps. So you put this in it, and it has a sticky grid. I'll have to take it out of the package, and then you line it up, and then you push it down. So and you can rotate it, but you can also just use the sticky grid to hold down, like if you're ink blending, or I like to color my die cuts, so I could stick my die cuts to there and then use my blending brushes and blend them. Anyway, I'm tickled to death to have that. Like I said, in the journal world, that doesn't mean much, but in the card making and other paper crafting world, it's pretty awesome. And the box is even awesome, y'all. Look at that. Look at the box. Now, I know y'all will get excited about the box, because you can guarantee that would hold, it looks like a 12 by 12 box. And that will hold some 12 by 12 paper, I would imagine, and all sorts of things. So that probably will not be the last time you see that box. So everybody's excited about the box, right? Don't care anything about the stamp wheel, but you're excited about the box. I am with you. That is fine. I got fumble fingers is what I've got. This is a tape dispenser, and it's used to, I mean, it would probably hold washi tape too. Now, I'm not going to buy a tape dispenser for my washi tape, because we'd be here all day. I mean, I would have to have a bunch of them. But for die cuts and stuff like that, there's a low tack tape. Well, there's probably directions that I could read. But anyway, you've probably all seen one of those before. I've seen them. I just haven't bought one. And so when I'm die cutting, I use washi or another low tack tape, you know, to hold my die cuts in, or my dies onto my paper. So anyway, I thought that was kind of cool. And what else did I get? I got these hexagon dies. They're stitched dies, like a honeycomb. And they're all, like nesting. This is from Echo Park. They have some really cool paper, which you probably already know about that. But they also have dies and stamps to match their paper sets. So, I got Spellbinders. This is an embossing folder. It's a basket weave, if you can see that. So again, more for my card making stuff than my journaling stuff, but this one will be fun for journaling. This is blank postcards, which I probably have a stamp that is a postcard stamp, but I apparently have not done it yet, and I'm apparently not going to do it. So while I was there, she had them. So they're blank on the other side. So I thought this would be, man, I'm fumble fingers today. Okay. I'm trying to talk with my hands and show you stuff at the same time. So anyway, but you know, you can just collage on the back of this and mail it like a postcard. Nothing new, just I'll put those up later. Not a new theory, just again, they happen to be there, and I was there and they were there, and so I grabbed them. Oh, along my bee, I have a bee, I had recently gotten with Spellbinders Club Kits, I got a honeycomb and bee die set. And so I got the hexagon, and then I got the stencil in the hexagon, the honeycomb stencil, so that I could do a background to use my bee dies with. So that's why I got that. I didn't just like jump on a honeybee kick. There was a method to my madness. Okay, this one I've already taken out and used. So pretend I'm opening it. Yay, ta-da. This is a Dress-a-Lope from Paper Accents. Now, they have them in straight line and I'm sure curved line. This is a chevron, and it's where you can use, it's a stencil that you can use to do creative envelope addressing. So that's what it would be in the card maker world. Well, I don't necessarily feel the need to address my envelopes in a pattern. So we're going to ditch the paper, and I'm going to show you I already used it. Well, one of these pages. Here we go. I used it in my journal, and I just drew the lines. I already have one for journaling that's kind of in like a rolling hills, but I didn't have a chevron looking one. So I thought that was kind of cute. It just add a little fun twist to your journaling, and it was only a few dollars. So I got it. So that I am using for my journal, and it fit perfectly in my journaling space of my journal. I'm not sure how wide it is, but I can tell you that really quick. The whole thing is 5 inches or something like that. The actual inside space is just under 5 inches. So anyway, it worked perfect. Of course, I've got my washi tape here, and you know, so it worked perfect in my journaling space. So here's some of the things I cut out. I cut out my numbers, so I already have those. I'm going to put this little journaling doodah right there. Sorry about my reach. I knocked stuff over. And here are some more things that I cut out. I don't want to lose them everywhere, so I'm going to put them. They don't all go in one envelope. Here's some of my houses and stuff that I cut out. And just some of my clip art that, like I said, I've cut several things out of the paper and they start getting real scraggly and hung up on stuff. So we had a couple of hours of downtime Friday in the hotel room, and I said, well, I might as well go ahead and just sit here. And I finished I got caught up with my writing in my journal, like I said. And yeah. Why did I think? Okay. But these are the days that I'm going to actually journal. See, here's where I got to use my bacon and egg. And let me put some of this other stuff up because it keeps avalanching on me. Yeah, I'm not used to not being able to pull that off. That, this Oohoo glue stick, it definitely, you can't pull it. It screws on and off, which maybe that makes a tighter seal. If you'll notice, I added the washi tape after the fact because I had put these on ahead of time, these numbers, and I was able to peel up the edge of it just enough that I could put my washi down. We had, let's see, move all of that. I don't need that. Here we go. We went to Shoney's. The little, shoot, I didn't print off. That's all right. The little motel, it's a motel. It's a 2-level motel, like one of the old-fashioned ones that the motel room doors are on the outside. Like, you don't have to walk down a hallway to get to your room. You park like right in front of your door, and there it is. So, the old style, I think that's what they used to call motels. I think that's the difference, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, so we left Thursday and we went up, and I'm just going to start cutting some of this while I'm talking. And I probably meant to leave a little bit of a border on that, and I did not. So we didn't get up there until like 10:30 Thursday night. So we got there and went to bed. And we got up Friday morning and we went to breakfast. There's a Shoney's right in the parking lot. It's like part of the hotel, part of the motel. So they don't have like continental breakfast, but they used to, up until this trip, they used to give you a free breakfast like the next morning. Like whatever night you stayed there, you go in that next morning and they give you a voucher for a free breakfast. And we were told this trip that they stopped that because they have a new owner of the restaurant. And I was like, well, all right. They still gave you a coupon for 25% off, so it wasn't bad. But anyway, so we get up Friday morning and we eat breakfast. We have this nice little leisurely breakfast. And then we go to, we fished for a little while. And we got done and we came back. And was that the night that I had, yeah, I think, yeah. No, we went to Maymay Made It. We came back, changed clothes, and then went to Maymay Made It. And then we came back to the hotel, had a couple hours, and that's when I sat there and did some journaling. So that was on Friday. This was my husband, the fish he caught on Friday. And I did not catch a fish on Friday. I lost about a 4-pounder or more. I was trying to reel him in, and he hit the side of the boat before my husband could get a chance to get the net. And he knocked himself off the hook, so to speak. So, anyway, these pictures are from Saturday morning. We got up. That was the day of the actual tournament. Now, it is pitch black when I'm taking these pictures. And we are bundled up, if you did not notice that. It was 36 degrees when we blasted off. So we blast off right before dark. And we went to Lay Lake, if you're familiar with that area. It's one of our favorite places to go. And this is our favorite spot on the lake. And look at that view. Would you just, oh, here, it would help if I was showing you And look at this view. As the sun was coming up over the hills on the other side of our little point that we like to fish. But the sun just is so bright and it looks like it's on fire. Well, I guess it kind of is, huh? Anyway. So that was from Saturday morning. Oh, Friday, let's see, that was from Saturday. This was from Saturday. The sun is right behind my hat there. But anyway, we were all bundled up and it was chilly to start, but then it got hot. We were shedding layers in a hurry because it went from 36 to like 82. It was crazy and it did it really fast. So, we had, okay, so Friday, let's go back to Friday at the hotel. And we had, we always do a dinner because most of the people come up on Friday. We just came up early because we like to go to, he knows that I like to go to Maymay's. And I like to get up and just have like a leisurely coffee and breakfast. And we never do that. We never get to do that. So it was just nice to be able to do that. And then you feel like you've kind of had a little bit of downtime and relaxed time. So when we came back from Maymay's, we had a couple hours before we did a group dinner. Everybody gets there by 6, and then we have a dinner at the Shoney's. So it was a nice, you know, there was about 12 to 14 of us that fished. And oh, by the way, we won. Spoiler alert, right? Yeah, you see that, right? That's today. However, I did that day. I did good. I didn't wait till the very last second. I waited till the next to very last second. Oh, there was these little ducks. No, I'm sorry. They're geese. My husband keeps correcting me. They're geese. And you can't see it, but there's about 6 babies right here. I don't know if you can see that or not. They were so cute. Now, it had to be the mom and daddy. And the daddy stared us down. We were fishing right along the edge of the bank right there. And they eventually moved. But I thought we were going to get to see them hop in the water, and we didn't. I was sad because I really wanted to see them hop in. But anyway. All right, so just kind of putting all this in. That was Friday. This was Friday. And then I just have my clip art and my little minis for my little collage calendar. And so I don't know if I'm going to use all of this. I just printed it just in case. Because like that day, that would look like me working at the table doing my journal stuff. And then this was us leaving town and us coming back. If I don't always use the clip art. If I have something else to indicate it, then I don't. But, you know, it just helps me know that this is the day that we left. And this is the day that we came back. So one of these will go on. Why do I keep skipping? Because this one doesn't have washi tape on it. Okay, I need to fix that. So we left on this day. I don't know if I did that video that morning or the morning before that. Maybe that morning, I don't know. And then we came back Saturday night. And then Sunday, he cleaned up the boat. Well, I went out and helped him a little bit with the carpet. Because we got some stuff on the carpet. He cleaned, he's like, I gotta go clean the boat. He's like, you could help me. I was like, yeah, I could. But, I said, I'm going to be in here doing taxes. He's like, okay, I'll go clean the boat. I said, yeah, that's what I thought. I sort of thought that. All right, some of these are for another day, or like today maybe. I went ahead and printed them since I had room. So let's see. I did pack some on Wednesday. Wednesday was when we had that really bad storm. And then it went east of us, and I know the rest of y'all got it, or some of y'all, not the rest of y'all, but some of y'all got it on Thursday and maybe Friday, I think. But yeah, we did have a couple tornadoes and lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. We didn't have any damage personally. It blew some like lawn chairs over and things like that. The plants in the garden are leaning a little bit, but you know, it was not, we just had some really high gusts. There was a tornado on, I think it was about 10 minutes up the street in an area, and they had some trees down and stuff like that, but we were fine. We only lost power for very briefly, so that was good. Good for us, not good for the people who had more damage. Yeah, so we left that evening, and I think I did this that morning. And what else did we do? Oh, I went to Dollar Tree. I didn't print that off. I went to Dollar Tree. I got, oh, I could put like one of the labels or one of the things that I got from the Dollar Tree in here, rather than printing something that says Dollar Tree. I like these. I'm sorry if you hear my stool squeaking. It squeaks. It creaks more than squeaks. Of course, I could use one of these pink labels. Ooh, I like this one though. That round one with the pink, yellow, and orange. I'm not sure that I want to open that like that. I think I'm going to open this like this, because I want them to stay in there. So I just clip across the top, and then I can pull out. I'm assuming they're all the same. Yeah. Okay. Now, I probably have something printed. Places. No, I do not. Okay. So I might use that for that. I might use that. And I know I'm going to use that. This was me just working away at the desk, so I don't have to have that. I know that I did not. I must have done this on Thursday. I think I just made the... Maybe I made that one on Thursday and this one on... I think I did 2 of them on Wednesday. Yeah, I think so. That extra page right there is throwing me off a little bit, if you couldn't tell. So how are you? I hope that you are doing well. I want to put some washi down before I put my journal stuff on there, because I keep forgetting to do that. And then later I'm like, wow, I wish I had done that. So I have a real pink theme going on here. And so I have this kind of pink and orange washi. I have this plaid washi with pink and aqua and all the other colors. I don't have to have washi, but we have washi. Might as well use it, right? Sunday Fun Day. No, I have one that says Friday. Or just yay. Maybe it just says yay. This is pretty. All right, so we'll choose out of that. So, this one matches the best. What am I looking for? This is what that aqua one looks like, or the one with aqua in it. And then this flower one's kind of pretty. I did water all of my, well, it's kind of dainty looking. Let's just use that. Might as well. I don't get too many opportunities to use this. And I did water, we had so much rain, I didn't have to, on Wednesday, I didn't have to water the garden on Thursday before we left. But because I had to put everything, all my tender plants that I hadn't planted yet, I had to put them all in the greenhouse on Tuesday afternoon or Wednesday morning, and to protect them so they didn't blow over and break. You know, when they're in those little pots, when they're in the ground and they've been acclimated to like winds and things like that, they do okay. Occasionally you'll have one that breaks and that really stinks, but I didn't, so that was good. I found this bunny washi just randomly laying here. I forgot to put it up. Okay. Anyway, I haven't used this yet. I know that's kind of like overkill for the size I needed for that, but I'm hoping I'm gonna like this. Ooh, the cap doesn't stay on very well. Got to be mindful of that. Let's see, how are we doing on time? Okay, so I don't need any extra space. I don't need any more journaling space. I didn't do, oh, I did pack. Why is, I had a suitcase. Oh, because I put it here. You look for something really quick. All right, I just had to walk across the room. This is my basket with all my places in it. See if I happen to have something from the Dollar Tree. And I need to shed some of these bags here. Clean this out. That's not a place. Ooh, that'd make a cool, oh, I know what that was from. That was that rainbow sticker I put. Look, I do have something. See, saved myself from printing something. Well, here is my options here. Dollar Tree. I don't need find a Dollar Tree. I just need Dollar Tree. And then I can throw this thing away. And I think I'm going to cut off these little doodads, because that's in their logo. That pretty much identifies that as the Dollar Tree, you know what I mean? The little green, it looks like washi tape. Okay, I don't need anything else out of that. So I can, we're just improvising here. I try to keep some things. So if I glue that there, and then I have, yeah, it'll look like little washi bits. Except, there it is. I was like, did you see what happened to the other one? So, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. I guess I could just use one. No, I'm not saving the other one, though. It's all right. One will have to go up, one will have to go down. So I get that on there like that. discard. Okay. Well, it was a good plan. I knocked all those little bits all over the ground anyway, all over my floor. So that right there, I had appointment, and what else did I do? I don't think I really need any other. I think this is going to be enough journaling space. So let's just glue, why don't we? All right. Alrighty. I think I need to glue these down first. Probably should do that with a smaller glue stick. Let me try this blue one, because I do need a good smaller glue stick, or you know, one that I like. And that is very, very gooey, by the way, in case you were wondering. I can't tell if that's straight. Can you tell if that's straight? There. And I didn't have to print anything. Yeah, it's very gooey. It's hot today, too, so that will work. Ah, I wrinkled it. Okay. It's blue, magic blue. So, it, you know, goes on blue and dries clear. At least you know where to avoid your sticky. It's like the purple. Same thing, same concept as the purple glue sticks. I hadn't seen the blue one before, though. All right. No, this is, yeah. I was like, this says 412 on the back. This is the day. Yes, I did do my collage. I remember. I actually did it in the afternoon. I think I did it after I came home. I had packed and did the video. That was the day I did my April collage calendar video. And then I packed. I think I had packed a good bit of it the night before, though, to be honest with you. And then I did that. And that was that day. So I'll go back and make my lines. Let's put it on straight, though. I apparently didn't get glue all over it either. All right, I hope this is good. It's still Scotch and it's still permanent. I think where I start running into problems is with the washable, maybe. I don't know if because it gets so humid that it, I don't know. That it just doesn't stick. I know there was several things that I had to re-glue that I glued on right before I left with this washable glue stick. And it looked like it was doing a good job. It looked like it was holding as I was gluing it, but it didn't end up that way. Because I had to re-glue them. Alrighty. Oh, I can't forget my Shoney Bear. And what did I do with Shoney Bear? He might be too big. This is where I might want a little flippy flap. A little flippy flap. And I had said I was going to use one of these stickers from the Dollar Tree. I'll just stick it right there. There we go. And I don't think oh, I know what. I want to show you something. Something that I have made. And I probably should use one of them. I've been playing around with fabric, like paper quilt, but out of fabric, you know, like, anyway. I drew that. I don't know what day that was. And then this is another paper quilt that I made out of old fabric, vintage, like these were a vintage apron. That was the pocket. This is just some vintage fabric. That is too. That is too. Well, it all is. It's all vintage fabric. I'm trying to figure out, because here's my thinking with this. I'm thinking that I would use it like to collage, like tear it and then use it to either collage or as a background or something like that. Let me know what you think about that. If y'all like that concept, I may put them in my Etsy or when I get done with them. These are going to be going in my Etsy. I made some like notepads. I'm tired of buying notepads, right? So I like this one. Just has happy face, says have a great day. This one has like a, you know, a mixer. It's kind of an aqua color and it's what's cooking. And I did them in 3 different sizes. And this is for you, Allison. It says my day was bananas. And it has the banana that I drew for her, last year. And this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sizes. And this is a sunflower I drew over the weekend when I was avoiding doing my taxes. And so I did these first. These are the first ones I did. This was a flower that I made, another flower that I had made out of the vintage fabric. And I'm not sure. These are, and then I thought they might be too wide. For my journal, they would be fine. As a matter of fact, they would be like the whole background. And they would fit in a pocket. But I realized that maybe some people's were, so I started shrinking them down a little bit. And I did the sunflower with the big, yeah, see, that would fit in a pocket. It would make a flip. It would do all sorts of things. This one was one of the first ones I did too, and it's bigger. So anyway, I will be getting some of these. And I have another one like this one that has the red on the background, and it says, "You're doing great." And some other ones that I'm working on. So I'm thinking about using one of those, is where I was going with this. Let's see. We fished first. And then that and that and that and that and that. Okay. This Shoney Bear is pretty big. So he is going to take up the whole page. However, and I did not color him. We ate breakfast there and we ate dinner there. So he can take up a whole page if he wants to. He looks cute. He would look cuter if he was colored. I did not color him in, but I could color him in once he's glued in. I'm gonna just loosely kiss cut him in. This was I'm lucky, or I'm glad, not lucky, that I remembered to ask for a kids menu. You know, just one of the little paper takeout menus or whatever. I know since 2020, a lot of the places, well, it seemed like right after they went to paper menus so that they were disposable, when all the restaurants were first starting to open back up. And I would have thought that they would have wanted to continue that. But now it seems like even the ones who had them to begin with, now they don't. Have y'all noticed that too? They seem to have less of the paper products, or I don't know. I can see how it would be considered to be wasteful, maybe. But I would think that they would still need a certain amount of them for like takeout. Or, you know, that sort of thing. So, anyway, I was just glad that this place had one. And, like I said, we ate there twice, so I don't mind if he takes up a good space on the page. And I cut off his toes. Sorry. I could do that right there. I don't even have to glue him all the way down. I could do that. I don't have to have that. I have my little ducks. I have, ooh, I did a really bad cutting job on that. I can talk about the 4-pounder that got away. There actually was another female in this tournament this time. I was so excited. I was very excited. Let's see. How am I going to do this? Do y'all get to a page and just draw a total blank? Like how you want to... I don't think I want to use this one. It doesn't really apply. Neither does... Well, this one would work. Have a great day. Or I could just use the sunflower. I'm thinking just a tip-in. It's plenty big. There we go. All right. So if I tip it like this, and I could even, that way I don't cover up my background. Okay. Ooh, I do not have any sunflower washi. Not that I need it. That's what I was going to look for. I knew that there was, let's see, I have my bacon and eggs on here, so I don't want to do that again. Well, I could have used my bananas one and then used my banana washi. Donuts, strawberries. Oh, this polka dot one, that might look okay. I don't have much by way of green in here. I have this little pink green flowers. That'll work. I do kind of hate that I didn't get to go to the nursery, because I really do love going there, but it was getting close to, it was getting down to crunch time, you know what I'm saying? And we were, that place is a good 20 to 30 minutes from where we were staying. So, and it takes a good hour or two to walk around it. So, and my husband was like, is there anything that you actually need from there? And I was like, no. Need? What's this need thing you keep referring to? I don't know what this is. Do I need anything from there? No. I have a greenhouse full of, and a garden full of plants. So it's not a need thing, it's a want thing. So we compromised and we didn't go. Okay, so that can go there. I think I'm going to put the little picture of the ducks here. or maybe up here. And I can put Shoney's here. I could put my Maymay stuff here. I don't have to. I can put it down here. And I have the whole back of the page too. That's right. Okay, so I'm going to glue this guy down to the back here. He just does... Oh, that's what I was doing. I was going to pick my washi. I think I'm going to use this green, because it really acts as like a totally different page in here. A separate page. I mean, that goes so well with my bacon and eggs washi, doesn't it? There we go. Now I can glue in my Shoney's bear. Do y'all have Shoney's where you are? We don't anymore. I mean, we used to when I was younger. I remember them, I don't want to say when I was growing up. It wasn't that long ago. It was, it was a long time ago. Don't get me wrong. It was not, maybe more in my teen, young adult years. Oh, that's what I was doing. I remember now. Oh, I don't feel like my brain is quite working. And at the rate I'm going, I'm not going to get much more done. But I did want to show y'all those little notepads. I thought about it, and I thought, well, crap, why can't I make that, right? I can just make them. Well, I kind of put him on crooked, so his elbow's gonna get in the bend and his foot's hanging off the page, but it's okay. It's all good. Bend your little elbow. Maybe he'll stick to the other side. All right, so he's on the back. I really don't like that. Oh, his toe bends too. Oh, well. They're not going to stay down. They're barely going to stick to that washi. And I have this side. Maybe I will put all my Maymay stuff on this side. Or my crafty stuff, not just my Maymay stuff. I could show you how that little chevron thing works. Now, these are thin, so they do move. And if you want to find any of those things, MaymayMadeIt.com. She sells everything on her website. You don't have to go in. Let's see. What kind of pen do I want? I think I'm going to do a pencil. No, I'm not. I could do a pencil and then do a marker over it. But I think I'm going to what other colors do I have on there? I have yellow. I wonder if the yellow would show up. I very seldom ever get to use my yellow. All right, I can pull it to me a little bit. Can you still see? Okay. Push it up here, and we'll try to do it sort of straight. And I'm barely pushing on that. I'm trying not to push down on the stencil. There we go. I guess I should have pulled it up to see if it's even showing up. But very, very lightly. I don't know if you can even see that. Okay, so then you line up the bottom one. I line that the very bottom one up on the top. Oops. And then I just went all willy-nilly there and went all rogue and jumped the curb and all right. Yeah, I very seldom get to use the yellow because it doesn't show up a lot of times. So, all right, I just need one more line. So I'm going to use this bottom Anyway, and I think this thing was like, I already chunked the package, didn't I? I mean, I tossed it somewhere. I want to say it was like $4 or something like that. I am one of her club members, her stamp club members, so I do get a discount. Okay, so, her favorite color is everything. Her favorite color is buffalo check. Buffalo check and red, black and red. That's her logo and all her stuff. I made her a card and took it up there to her. And I did the background in buffalo check with the red trim and the... Anyway. Okay, so I need this picture somewhere on here. I can cut this down. Don't need that much border on it. Alrighty. And that's upside down. Yeah, I took a picture of me sitting there working at the desk, and because, well, yeah, we take pictures of everything, right? Don't really want that. I think I'm gonna do it up here. I don't want it on the bottom. Might as well do it up here. There we go. And then that way I have all that room to write. So this matches right here. And then I will put that right there. So we had breakfast and then we fished. It was a really nice time. This is one of our favorite little trips. He takes, you know, Friday off, and we, you know, just an extended weekend. Why did I close that up? We don't get to do that very often, and this is one of our little favorite places. It has stuff that we both like. Well, I mean, we both fish. We both like to fish, and then he, well, while I'm shopping at Maymay's and talking to her, he talked to her husband, and, you know, so it's not something that he would go do without me, but, I wonder if I could coerce that down with art glitter glue. There we go. And then Saturday, do I have time to do Saturday? I do not have time to do Saturday. I do not. This was, we came back. I am going to glue this in though, and then I got to let you go. I yammered too long and cut too long and did everything too long. But if you like those notepads, or those, they're not notepads, but they're printable note cards and journaling spots and stuff like that. If you like those and you want to see them in the Etsy shop, let me know. And I think I'm going to list them anyway, but it would be good to know which ones you like better. That would be helpful to know. And I definitely am going to need some kind of flip in this one to get all these pictures in here. But I was glad that I was able to get some pictures. And I mean to tell you, we were bundled up. We must have had like 4 layers on, because we were riding. Where we were going for the first spot was like 15 to 20 minutes up the lake, river, lake, whatever it is. And I'm used to fishing on rivers here. We don't have lakes. And we just have smaller rivers. So anyway, it's cold when you run. Very cold. So we had our goggles and our zipped up, you know, things over our head and all that good stuff. So anyway, well, I had fun journaling with you. I did not get all of it done, but maybe I will pick up in the next video, or I don't know. I'm itching to do a glue book video again. So, alrighty. Well, I will, I look forward to seeing you next time, And I hope that you're having a wonderful day and that you're getting to do something fun. And I appreciate you spending your time with me. You have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.